Man, D'Angelo Russell this year, I don't want to say he underperformed. If anything, I think Anthony Edwards took that next step. I think if Anthony Edwards didn't really come into his own this season, I think D'Angelo Russell would have, he would have did the exact same thing he did last year, exact same shots. I think the emergence of Anthony Edwards kind of forced D'Angelo Russell to play this role. You know what I'm saying? That we kind of seen him play in the playoffs. Facilitating, kind of, oh, Ant doesn't have it going. Oh, Cat's not here. Okay, it's my time to get my shots. And I'm not against that. That's a smart player. That's a team player. You know what I'm saying? That's the smart thing to do. Recognize, okay, this is our guys, and this is what's required of me, and not try to be that, that guy. Play the role you assigned. That's how team wins. That's how teams win, right? I think D'Angelo Russell did a really good job of understanding his role. Now that's not my issue with him. My issue with him is, broski, if you gonna get paid up upwards of 30 million, you know what I'm saying? Upwards of 30 million. I don't need you to be like a veteran leader, point guard, facilitator. You know what I'm saying? Like 30 mil, bro. Like, bring something to the table. I understand he brings, a solid 15 and 7. I'm that's accounting for his inconsistent nights too. On his worst night, you can pencil him in for like 15 and 7. I've seen he had a couple of like games that were lower than that, but I'm being generous. You know what I'm saying? Like on his worst night, he'll give you 15 and 7. On his best night, he can give you 30, 35, and 10 or something like that. You feel me? Like, but he's not very consistent. That's my issue with D'Angelo Russell. You know what I'm saying? And when you getting paid upwards of 30 mil, I'm looking at it like, damn, bro. Like, can you bring like can you bring something to the table that you're like elite at? You feel me? If he was like elite at defense, I'd be like, oh shit, like he a defender. Like I can try to justify that, right? But if you like a facilitating point guard who kind of get hot sometimes, and other times like he's nowhere to be found, dog. That's a prime example of what Ricky Rubio was for us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly what Ricky Rubio brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't taxing us. He wasn't really taxing us like damn near 30 mil. It was like, if anything, I thought Ricky Rubio was overpaid for what he was bringing, and he damn near bringing the same thing as D'Angelo Russell. You feel me? But Ricky Rubio was like what, 17 mil? I had an issue paying Ricky Rubio 17 mil. I'll be paying D'Angelo Russell 30 mil to do the same thing. The same exact thing. It's just mind blowing. Andrew Wiggins caught a lot of flack when he was here in Minnesota, being inconsistent. You don't play defense, oh, he don't got heart. You know this, you know that. That's cool, bro. That's cool. One thing I don't do, man, I don't bash former players. If D'Angelo Russell decided, if D'Angelo Russell gets traded, I would never speak ill about him. I won't say, oh yeah, he's not on this team no more. Since he's doing better, Wiggins has had an all-star season. I've seen a lot of Timberwolves fans trying to bash Wiggs. And I'm looking at it like, damn, bro, like, what he doing over there has no impact on us. You know what I'm saying? We made the playoffs. We went in. Our fan base is happy. Why we spreading negativity? If you feel me, like Wiggs is like a great guy, for the most part, and not for the most part, he is a great guy. I ain't never heard nobody say nothing bad about Wiggs, in terms of character and nothing like that. But yeah, I never spread hatred. In terms of this D'Angelo Russell situation, cap situation, I'm strictly talking about just looking at the books and looking at how we can improve this team. Dog, the one glaring thing we can do is get rid of D'Angelo Russell, and that's not me talking down on D'Lo, because I've said a lot of negative stuff right now. not to contradict myself or anything, not negative in a bad way, but in terms of, wanting him off the team. Um, D'Lo has been great for this young team. Ever since D'Lo has came, the culture. You know what? I can damn near say the second D'Lo got off that plane, our culture changed for the better in Minnesota. I could truly say that. Karl Anthony Towns going to the airport, picking up D'Angelo Russell on a plane. Hey, my brother, oh yeah, it's gonna be fire. Yeah, from that second on, T-Wolves culture changed. Now you can see him. Malik Beasley was starting that first season. Malik Beasley was going crazy, and a lot of people were negative. Was talking down on Malik Beasley too. But I'm a big Malik Beasley fan. I don't got no issue with Malik Beasley. I thought he did an amazing job playing this role. You know what I'm saying? You guys want role players to be like superstars. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? If Malik Beasley scores 0 points, you guys look at it like, oh, dang, he's trash. He scores like 0 points. What you need to look at it as is if Malik Beasley goes crazy, that's a plus. If a role player doesn't really have a good night, that's what your superstars are for, right? And I have no problem with Malik Beasley not playing up to par. You know what I'm saying? 15 mil. He showed why he deserves 15 mil. Duncan Robinson got 90 million. Joe Harris is getting like 17 million. The top shooters in the NBA get paid. You need to understand that. So I don't got no problem with Malik Beasley. Um, I think he's a great asset to have on this team. And the only reason I say that is D'Angelo Russell, broski, you're inconsistent. If you were if you were making 17 mil, it would have been a conversation. Still, it wouldn't have been that big of an issue because we'd be like, 17 mil for D-Lo. We could make a lot of excuses and a lot of reasons to keep you. You feel me? But when you're making 30 mil, there's no leeway. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to address this. And and to be quite frank with you, I don't see how the Timberwolves improve without getting off D'Angelo Russell. I think it became quite evident in this playoff series that D'Lo hasn't lived up to par, and his future is not bright in Minnesota. To be quite honest with you, um, I think you need to put like shooters and young talent, not even young talent, just talent in general. Doesn't matter if it's young or old. Just people who can get the job done around Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is the truth. I never talk down on Anthony Edwards. I think his shot selection sometimes, gets very questionable. But aside from that, like you show me everything. What do you call it? Like, yeah, he take the big shots at the big moments. He want to be that guy. You feel me? He want to be that guy. And I look at that and I'm like, damn, bro, we actually have a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Cat is a star. He's not a superstar. I know how it sounds. Um, Probably gonna get a little pushback for saying that. Cat is Cat is man. I don't want to talk down on Cat because Cat is a great player. But in terms of just carrying a team, he can't do that. Cat cannot carry a team to greatness. Anthony Edwards, I believe Anthony Edwards can carry a team to greatness. I think Anthony Edwards has future MVP talent. You know what I'm saying? I say all that to say, D'Angelo Russell, your contract, bro, that's the space you're taking up. We can get three really good players to help fill out this team. We can get a really good center to take pressure off of Cat from getting all those fouls and trying to protect the rim. Even though we know he's not a defensive big. We keep asking him to do all this stuff and just expect him to change overnight. Bro, he showed us that he's not that guy in terms of defense. You know what I'm saying? And we keep expecting him to just one day wake up and say, oh yeah, I'm just going to be just a total monster. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's not to be negative towards him, but that's to say, this holes on this team. I think D'Angelo Russell needs to go. And this is a 10-minute video so far. Um, I haven't really even spoken about the Rudy Gobert part about this, but it's not even really Rudy Gobert that I'm trying to like get at, because Rudy Gobert is, salary cap, whatever you want to call it, is absolutely insane. It's insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, getting paid a max, I don't think he's worth the max. Uh, quite frankly, I don't think he's worth it. Um, I would rather, you feel me? I would rather keep D'Lo than get Rudy Gobert. You feel me? But his name been going around a little bit. Situation with Utah and stuff. And I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a good time to use Rudy Gobert's name. You feel me? So yeah, why not just throw him in there? But nah, listen though, for real. I think Rudy Gobert is like the prototype of exactly the type of big we need playing alongside of Karl Anthony Towns. Not Rudy Gobert to be exact. I don't care how you get it done, through free agency, through the draft. I really don't care how you get it done. But a shot blocking, rebounding, you know, glass cleaner, that can play the five. Really tall, versatile. We need that skill set alongside Karl Anthony Towns, because Karl Anthony Towns has demonstrated time in and time out, like, he's good at what he's good at. We keep trying to make people something that they're not. Why don't we just stop that and accept Cat for who he is? Um, in terms of Rudy Gobert, uh, the Utah situation, um, I don't know. I can't really speak on that. I don't play in Utah for real. You know what I'm saying? But that's tough, man. Yeah.